lot of people get stuck trying to figure out what to name their blog. If this is you, then you have come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to give you 7 ideas you can use for naming your blog. And we're also going to talk about what to avoid. Hi, I'm Courtney, and I'm obsessed with helping moms like you find ways to make money online. One of my favorite ways is through blogging. If you are wanting to start a blog or grow a blog, be sure to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Let's dive in. Option number 1 for naming your blog, use your full name. At the end of the day, you are your brand. So using your first and last name will make it really easy for people to remember the name of your blog and all your social media accounts to go with it. For example, if you want to go find Rachel Peterson online, you just go to rachelpeterson.com. If you want to find Amy Porterfield online, you just go to amyporterfield.com. You get an idea? It makes it easy for people to find you. Option number 2, use part of your name. I get it, not everyone is comfortable using their first and last name online. I don't use my first and last name online either. So another option is to use your first name and a truncated version of your last name or your middle name. For example, one blogger I follow uses her first name and middle name. So her blog is called bysophialee.com. This is a great way if you want to incorporate your name into your blog name, but maintain some sense of privacy. Option number 3, combine your name with your niche. Another option is to find a way to combine your name with your niche. For example, one of my favorite baking blogs is called Sally's Baking Addiction. That is so cool because she's incorporated her name with her obsession. Including your niche in your name is another way to help Google know what your blog is about. Another example is a travel blog called Ashley Abroad. Again, she's taken her niche and combined it with her name. Option number 4, use your niche in your blog name. This is the best option when it comes to SEO because it tells Google what your blog is about right within your blog name. For example, one of my favorite financial bloggers is The Budget Mom. Right there in her name, it tells not only Google, but her users what her blog is about. It's about budgeting. Another example is millennialmoney.com. There within his blog name, you not only know what his blog is about, but who it's for. This is great because at the end of the day, a blog niche is a combination of your topic and your audience. If you're getting value from this video so far, go ahead and hit the like button and tell me in the comments below which idea has been the most helpful for you. Option number 5, use something that's unique, but that's going to be meaningful to your audience. For example, one of my favorite book blogs is called modernmrsdarcy.com. Now, anyone that's into literary fiction will know that that's a reference to the book Pride and Prejudice. I love her blog name. This is a great way to go if that very niche-focused blog name that you wanted to use for SEO reasons is taken, but you still want to have something that's going to be meaningful for your audience. Option number 6, use something that's a little vague or even broad. This is a really good idea if you're planning to start a lifestyle blog, because lifestyle blogs tend to be about a lot of different topics. So for example, I'm sure everyone's heard of the Pioneer Woman, right? So a lot of us know her for her recipes from her cooking show on the Food Network, but her blog covers a number of topics. And her blog name is broad enough that it could really be about anything, right? So this is a great option for those lifestyle bloggers out there. Number 7, use a blog name generator. There are a ton of these out there. One of my favorites is by namecheap.com. So what you do is you head on over there and you enter in kind of your niche idea. So you might put in something like family recipes, and they'll shoot out a number of blog names that are actually available. This might be especially helpful if you're about to purchase your domain name and you find out that it's already taken and you're feeling really stuck. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about what to avoid when naming your blog. Number 1, avoid a blog name that is too long. The problem with a blog name that is too long is it's going to be difficult for your audience to remember. Number 2, avoid misspelled words. You only have one chance to make a first impression, and having misspelled words in your blog name may be a real turnoff for your audience. Number 3, avoid hyphens or underscores or weird characters in your blog name. This might be tempting if you go to purchase your domain and find out that your favorite domain name that you've chosen is taken. But here's the thing, those hyphens, those underscores, those weird characters are going to be difficult for people to remember. Next, avoid anything that's too cliche. A blog name that is too cliche is going to make you sound unoriginal and inauthentic. It's always better to be as original as possible because it'll make it more memorable. Last, avoid a name that is too similar to another blog within your niche. I actually hear bloggers complain about this all the time, that they feel like other bloggers are copying their blog name. So this is something you definitely want to avoid. You should now have lots of ideas for naming your blog. Before you head on over to purchase your domain, I would write down as many ideas as you can think of that you would be happy using. Because what happens when you go over to purchase your domain name is it could be very likely that one or more of your domain names is already chosen. To get started with your blog, be sure to download my free checklist and workbook. Within that checklist and workbook, there is a space where you can write down all your blog name ideas. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos.